Okay, so we're looking here at gold futures MCX, and yeah, it's been flying. Um, and I'm being asked here, um, new high, when it can land down. Okay, well, as per the trend predator indicator, we're in a weak uptrend. UT yellow weak uptrend. Why is it a weak uptrend? Well, if we look at the context in the table for which this setup has been generated from, when you break it down on the month, the week, the day, what we can see is a market that's been breaking up to the upside across all of those time frames, fresh new breakout highs. Okay, so there's a phenomenon in the market. Once we are up high like this, you can start to expect a deceleration within three breakouts to the upside, right? So we've got three breakouts to the upside, and therefore we are in anticipation of a deceleration. That's not to say that it's going to sell off, all right? That's often a trap. Retail traders love to try and catch the highs only to be trapped when the market then continues higher, all right? So now, how would I approach an overextended market? I would want to see a breakdown. So at the moment, if we look at this, we can see the weekly chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in the sixth week of breakouts to the upside. The indicator will pick up three consecutive breakouts. 1, 2, 3. So heading back into the breakout of the week commencing 15th of January. Okay, we've broken last month's highs. The indicator shows that, previous month's highs. So what do markets do? Well, they do one of three things. They break out, they pull back, and they continue. They break out, they pull back and fail, and they trade in a range sideways. So we've broken out, we've pulled back, and we are continuing. We broke out on Monday, we pulled back today, we broke back below the previous week's highs, so we broke out. It could have failed, but it's continued. Impulse, correction, impulse, ICI setup, impulse, correction, impulse, ICI, breaking last week's highs. Fine. Will it continue? That's the big question, right? What am I looking for? I'm waiting for a deceleration due to the overextension of the uptrend. How will I judge when we might be decelerating? Well, we've already tried to decelerate once today by breaking yesterday's high, but that attracted buyers. So the sellers got trapped in that impulse up to the upside, the continuation, the impulse correction continuation, right? So um, the indicator shows us that we have a setup to go long. Not that I tried this late in the day, so I wouldn't be going long, but that was indeed a setup to have gone long. A late day session setup would have paid out nicely, depending on where you manage your risk and so on. Either way, what I'd look out for here now is a deceleration of this move and prospects of a sell-off potentially as we move into the latter part of the week, Wednesday being the start of that back end of the week. Perhaps Wednesday will give us an opportunity to short into 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days of longs potentially. Okay, so we'd want to see a breakdown of last week's highs to indicate a deceleration of the continuous breakout. So if we start to see the erosion of those highs between now and tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, then that could indicate that we are setting up for a short opportunity in our chosen session, Asia, London, New York, wherever it might come off. To accompany that, well, we've got 3 days of longs. It would be nice to see a first red day in there somewhere. And a first red day could instigate continuations to the downside. So a first red day would be a day that settles lower, having taken out or come up high in the week. So a market that pumps and dumps, and we'd be looking for the continuation of that at some point this week. And however that might present itself, 3 levels, 3 sessions, 3 hours in your session of rise, whatever it might be, for the continuation of the first red day sell-off. So let's see how things develop. But at the moment, the breakdown level would be last week's highs. Is the short answer, giving us a fake out high on Monday if it were to occur today for the sell-off continuation. But a little bit late in the day to be expecting that. What is it? Lunchtime New York. So potentially something for Asia or the following sessions and days of this week. However, if we stay above last week's highs, we're still in breakout, and markets have a tendency to stay in breakout when they're breaking out. So we will wait and see. All-time highs, maybe more to come. So that was the TrendPredator indicator, showcasing the table, setups. There will be more information on the TrendPredator indicator in the description of this video. And for those that haven't seized the opportunity for a free trial, there'll be information within the description of how to access this beautiful indicator. Every home should have one.